and I think we are live. What is happening, people? And welcome to episode 101 of the What's Cookin Podcast. You're joined by me, Yono, gnarly Charlie Gerard. Got it right this week.
Oh my God.
And as you can see below, it's quite clear that someone has spelt my name wrong.
I can't believe it, Jeff. But we've discussed this off camera. So what happened was, I did it right at first, and then went, oh no, that's not how you spell it, and then went back to spelling it how everyone else spells it. So I don't know who to blame, myself or your ma.
It is partially my ma's fault, because literally nobody spells it that way, and nobody spells it right anyway. Me nan spells it like,
oh my God,
on the lad. Not only that, on the front of the card she'll spell it one way, and in the card she'll spell it another way. So she just does not have a clue how to spell me name.
Which one is it? I can't get it wrong if I do them both.
Yeah,
basically. Numbers. But now that we're speaking about family and your mum in particular, you told me a dead funny story that you can share with the podcast this week.
And I already know what it is.
Because I was fucking laughing my head off for a good 10 minutes where everyone's went silent and I'm still laughing to myself like, why have you might have said it before.
I defo haven't. It's just one of them memories that, like, I'm surprised I didn't mention it when our Owen was on the podcast. Because if he's watching this now, he'll be laughing his head off. Because he's not sure what's coming, but as soon as I say it, he's going to be like, oh my God. So
no, wait, the only reason why I'm saying is because I want to tell everyone, but also I'm like, they're going to be tuning into the podcast, obviously, so they can hear it from the horse's mouth.
So, before I tell the story, I want you to subscribe to the channel first and foremost.
Oof, yeah, I'll agree with that. And let's get active in the chat, everyone. We had a boss time last time.
We're on the bevs again by request of the viewers, so it's your fault if we end up going fucking yellow and dying. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So, anyway, back to the story about me ma. So, do you remember when you was a kid? I don't know if this happened for everyone, but when you grew up on a fucking council estate, this is what happened. I don't know what it's like for people who didn't. No names. No names. No names. You know who you are. So, you used to have, like, round Christmas time, the fucking Santa's sleigh used to go down the streets and, like, all the kids would come out and see Father Christmas and all that.
A staple of Christmas. You knew it was Christmas when Father Christmas come on the sleigh.
Where were we going? Was it when we were play footy last week?
Yeah, we were coming back.
We were coming back from footy last week, and I don't even know how we got onto the subject of it. But
I know. I
go
remember.
On, you say it then.
We were about to drop our mate off that you definitely don't know, and he wasn't a former member of this podcast. Yeah, we were dropping Josh off, and so obviously that it's come into the back into everyone's attention that in the air tonight to belt a tune because two black kids did a review on it. So we were listening to it menacingly in the car, full blast, and let's go down this road menacingly slow, waiting for the bit. So anyway, that's when we were going down menacingly slow. Someone was like, feels like we're Father Christmas, playing the music for everyone coming down the street.
Yeah, so basically what it is was when someone in the local neighbourhood used to volunteer to be Father Christmas, my mum used to be Father Christmas. She used to dress up as Father Christmas and go around and give all the kids a bit of Christmas joy. And that's why we love me mum, because she dresses up as Father Christmas.
So you telling me your mum cross-dresses, basically?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But she's hard as fuck, so
no, seriously,
she can do what she wants.
It me to a different level.
It is funny. It is
caught me off guard. We just said something like a passing joke, and you're like, oh, me man used to dress up as Father Christmas.
Oh, she'd kill me if I told people that. Yeah. Oh, she'd kill me.
We're not only just telling people.
The only way she'll find
to the world.
The only way she finds out is if Owen grasses me up. So if she finds out, I'm coming for you.
To be honest, she probably hasn't got the best reputation in the world after pot noodle and chips was on
They
the
were
card.
nice. That's all I'm saying is they was nice.
Pot noodle and chips.
Lovely.
I know
Lovely
people who put
scram.
crisps in pot noodles.
Crisp?
Yeah.
That's too far.
Well, did you see the one on Twitter I retweeted?
I think I did. Remind me what it was.
Brown sauce and ready salted crisp.
Yeah, I was going to quote you saying put some hot dogs in it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is funny. That
but
is funny.
It
that
just
one.
makes you think that there probably is a niche market and there probably is people there who likes, lads, honestly, don't knock it till you try it. But when you look at that bag of crisp with sauce and you're like,
honest to God, I've seen on Twitter with my own eyes people, lads, who have baked beans on a roast in it.
that's mental.
I could not believe my eyes.
But you've just proper reminded me that a world famous certain cuisine popped up on Twitter again, and I just need to show the What's Cookin' Nation, everyone, the world famous.
Oh, P-Dog. P-Dog.
The world famous P-Dogs.
Oh, yes.
Get one of them down your grid.
They're lovely.
Oh my god.
They probably would be nice with red sauce on.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love mushy peas, but that was a proper...
With a bit, maybe gravy.
I did,
Oh, tell you what.
This was around the time of what...
Oh, you couldn't see the P-Dog.
Oh,
It was just a
couldn't you?
bright screen.
No nightmare.
Shite.
Well, we'll try and get the P-Dog on the screen now.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
too
see if I
advanced
can
for
find
us.
it. No.
But is it not?
It might be.
You'll have to go on my Twitter. But
Yeah, that is too advanced.
Yeah.
We're hiring if anyone wants to do shit for free and come on.
That's all I was we have got a technical director right here in the middle of us. We've only just come to grips with that. We have actually got a affairs member. So we're putting it to the What's Cookin' Nation. We want you to name our gorilla. Whoever gets the best name, send in your submissions now in the chat. We'll speak about it. We'll spitball the best ones, and the best one gets to name him and possibly gets to come on the podcast, probably, if you want. You can.
Yeah.
We've got a mic. But we've got loads to speak about today. We've got loads to set up as well, because I've got loads of ideas to throw out there if anyone wants to jump on. But the first one will be fantasy football starting soon.
I know it is. I've seen the prices.
So I was going to put it to the What's Cookin' Nation there as well. Of obviously he's going to join the league, but should we play for money this time? Make it a bit more interesting. Let's say
we get randoms in it though,
no,
lads, we don't even
but
know.
this is the thing. If people want to join it, they have to come into contact with us and give us the money anyway. And it's obviously not going to be a fraudulent thing. The winner is obviously going to get all
We
the
could
money, 'cause
surely,
it's on camera,
we
we're
could
not
surely
robbing you.
do a private league.
Yeah, no, that's what it's definitely going to be, isn't
But so
we'll
that
only give them the code.
yeah,
when
we won't put it on Twitter. Yeah.
No, I'm only spitballing. We can make a proper one if people just want to join and see what.
I'm game
just
for
saying,
that. If we can get 10, 15 people and all throw a tenner in.
I think at 20 people,
20,
that's what I mean.
sound.
10 at each. Winner gets all. Because I don't want to do second gets money as well, because the thing is then it limits the prize for when you win, and it's all an incentive to win, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, perseverance with fantasy football is the best thing. People can still not play it and come second, and it wouldn't be fair for the person who's coming first. They deserve the money, because at the end of the season you've stayed on to the whole
we won't be having you off.
Yeah, no, say it's on camera.
This isn't an Amazon gift card giveaway. Tony Nunnally,
oh my god,
you fucking muffin.
We got, mind you, that was our only first dabble of it.
No, we did the WWE t-shirt one.
But that wasn't we were legit with that. We were fair, but that fucking Amazon gift card one, that was a funny one. As in, we blew up essentially on Facebook. Blew up, but you get what I mean.
Blew up with people who enter giveaways.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
You will have fucking murder with you on Facebook to prove that they were we are I don't even want to expose us, but obviously people, we're hustlers. We have to fucking.
No, it wasn't even like that. He didn't even like the page.
No. Listen, I'm not trying to say we're being shifty, but we're trying to fucking make our voice heard, get more different eyes of people who are not going to see it. So obviously we were tapping into a market of we knew that fucking random fucking Facebook Mars.
Yeah,
And
we're
like,
gonna
as
do
you
it.
said, and giveaway people are just going to enter it. So we made it as deceptive as possible. As in, you have to listen to the podcast to find out if you've won. Because it wasn't one of them things of, here's the winner on Facebook and you've won. We were like, you have to fucking watch and listen to see if you've won this. And then someone was like, oh yeah, you won, mate. And it's... But it did turn out that he didn't like the Facebook page. So we were like, but he might or might not have had evidence, but it wasn't conclusive enough with Mark Zuckerberg to go through. So that was that.
Unlucky.
Case closed.
Unlucky.
The only person who's blocked by the What's Cooking page.
Fuck you, Tony.
You'll never see this, you old farce.
La 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 la.
I go to America. But if anyone wants to send us some off-the-fly questions, let us know. What are you drinking at home? I'm just finishing off the rum from the last time we done it. And what are they called?
Beer and Moretti.
Ooh, I love it.
Beer and Moretti. Have you seen the prices for fancy footy?
Oh, I've done my team already.
I haven't done it yet.
Like, don't get me wrong, you do it and you'll swap and change.
Yeah,
and
that I'm just not
like,
bothering yet. I'm waiting a bit more time.
There's loads of mad shit on it this year. As in,
Is
like,
there?
where you'll look at some of the players and the positions and go,
Yeah, I know. I already know who's going in as me as an undercover point scorer.
I know,
I'm not telling you, but...
You've already said.
Who?
Who's an undercover point scorer?
No, it's not fucking Aubameyang.
Obama who?
Obama what? It's not Aubameyang. Because he I might put him in my team, but he's a lot of money, so I have to see what I can do. But the one who I'm thinking of, I don't think he's going to be that much money. And he will score goals. Guaranteed score goals.
Well, I've got one of them. Like, a nailed on, like, you think the shit, but...
They're not.
This.
Yeah, but they're not shit. They're going to score goals.
Are they classed as a yard dog?
No.
Okay,
He's a fucking goal scorer. He's one of his team's best players. But because positionally they've changed him round, it makes so much sense to have him in your team. Because he won't be that much.
We'll have to talk off camera. me.
I'll just tell you so I can be proved right when it works. It's Rashford.
How was he your undercover point?
He's a midfielder.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. He was the one who was always alluding to. You'll look at them and go,
yeah,
what the
He's
fuck?
a midfielder and he'll be about, 9-10 mil.
I think he's like 9.5 if I'm not mistaken.
No brainer. Get him in your team. Here's the shout now, get him in your team. Lad, he's going to play every week for United.
No, I get it. Like,
and they're actually, dare I say it, they look a good team now. The last that since the lockdown they played well.
So who would you rather have? And this goes out to you.
They finished third, lad.
Rashford or Fernandes?
Oh, it is a tough one. You'd sort of try and get them both in if you could.
But this is the thing. I've like trying.
But then you can't have De Bruyne and you can't have Salah or Mane because you've spent too much money. But then if you go cheap on the strikers, lads, you could go cheap on the strikers. Like, I haven't seen many prices for strikers, but like you'll be able to get one. Like, Danny Ings will be expensive, but like there'll be them players who spring up throughout the season who you get on the cheap and you're like, fucking hell. Like Vardy's definitely going to be expensive. The obvious ones, Kane, Aubameyang, they'll be expensive. Oh yeah, well, Kane, who else? Oh shit.
Who else was expensive? Aguero.
Yeah, obviously Aguero. Firmino will be 10 mil plus.
No, he'll probably be 9.
He was 9.5 on this one.
I know, but he'll put like... Did he have a season where
probably
he
not
was
for goals,
that's what I mean.
Not for points, no, probably not.
That's what they're probably basing it off as well.
Timo Werner's a shout. What price is he?
9.5.
It's not.
It's like
it's not a lot. He's an expensive striker.
Yeah, but he's a gamble.
Yeah, he is. But he's gonna play, isn't he? Let's be honest. Who else would be a good shout? Defenders are expensive. Trent's expensive.
Yeah,
he's like 7.5 mil.
7.5. It's scandalous.
It's a rough one. That it's rough. Like, you can't have them both now. That's why
No,
they've
I
done
know.
it. You can't have Robertson and Trent. Like, it was hard enough last year.
I remember when they were like 4.5 and 5.5.
Yeah,
and you're
the
like,
season took the end of the season before. Lad, I had Robertson in and he was like 4.5 mil when I got him, and he was getting me major points, and I was like, this is unreal. And then when the new season came out, I was like, first name in Robertson, and he was 6.5 mil, and I was like,
It's worth it, though.
but that was a lot.
I know.
But now there's 7 mil.
That's insane. Doesn't it show you how good they are?
Yeah, I'm the first to say how good they are.
Well, that's what, like, I know we were speaking about Filthy off camera, and that's why I didn't really want to listen to it, because I was fearful that they wouldn't acknowledge that they're the two best right back and left back.
That's what the argument was about.
Was it?
About left backs.
I know it was about left backs.
So,
but not
so
specific,
Miles was saying, from what I gathered, Miles was saying that, like, that Robertson's the best left back in the league, and like Poet was he wasn't arguing that Kieran Tierney's the best left back in the league, but he was saying like where he is now and where Robertson was better, and like Miles was just having him off.
Yeah, that type
and then he went mad and spat his dummy out. That's basically what happened. It was funny though.
No, but like that type of fucking argument, like his age now, he's on like progression to do. I know it's all about here and now.
Yeah, but nah, it's just a
lad.
talk about footy with your mates though, lad. That's all it is.
I get it, but
like they get heated. They get heated, lad. We've all had them with Mark.
They put it on, no, but they put it on for the camera. We don't. They do.
It's not that though. They just make content, lads.
No, I get
it's
it,
what
but,
you do.
But they're influencers. That's what I come to. Can't come to grips with that with the podcast and like doing like them types of videos and shit where I'm like, when the camera's on, you've got to like, don't get me wrong, we're engaging with it, but that's because we're.
It's not false though. We're not false.
That's what I'm trying to say. What we're doing now is like what we'd be doing if the camera weren't on. We're not like, oh hey guys and welcome to this podcast.
We're not making any effort.
Yeah, pretty much. And you just love it. But yeah, what else has been? Oh well, me other throwing out there in the water was something that I was speaking to you about. Was starting a footy team.
Oh so, yeah.
If
anyone wants to play, yeah.
If anyone thinks they're good enough to play for what's Cookin United, would it be United?
No. Would it be United? What's Cookin Wednesday?
Yeah, but
instead of Sheffield Wednesday. Yes, that's
the winner. To play on Wednesdays, though.
Yeah, no. The podcast getting fucked off. Sorry, even though it's Thursday.
Oh no, we shouldn't have done that because I want to sort of make a WCW footy kit.
Do it, fucking do it.
Imagine us
in NWO colours.
If you think you're good enough and you can play for What's Cookin Wednesday, let's fucking get you in contacts. We're opening trials.
Fucking too late. Get to goals.
Yeah, goals north, that is. Goals
The
north.
Real goals. The real goals.
I've never been to the other one, I think.
It's in Spee.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
It's a mission away.
Yeah, no, couldn't imagine. But I think I'm going to chow down on some Charlie killers at the moment.
Yeah, my God. Have we ever told people that?
Definitely.
Yeah, these are the pretzels that Charlie nearly choked to death on when we went to watch that until get his head punched in by Masvidal. Oh, what a weekend.
I'll reenact what I've done and try and not kill myself. So basically, do you remember that dead funny video of the Scots fella walking with a stick and he's blind and the other fella's grabbing him and he says, "Your stick's not even touching the ground, man."
That's funny, that one.
Caught me off guard and I was chowing down on knees and went, haha.
Was that the video that nearly killed you?
Yeah. So I was like, literally put my head back, laughed, and then all the crumbs went down my throat and I was like,
and it was crazy funny.
So I was like trying to get them out by myself.
No, Josh was sat right next to him, and he just looked at me and laughed, and I was like, like, lad, fucking hit him on the back. And he was going, what do you want me to do? He's the worst fucking helmet ever for stuff like that.
So, yeah. And then he gives me like a little pat on the back. I know, yeah, give me a little fucking nudge. And then as like air must come out of my belly because I'm like trying to heave it out.
And it all.
And yeah, it was like a sick sound, but I weren't being sick. And he's like, don't be sick, lad, don't be sick. And I'm like, I'm gonna die.
To breathe.
I'm gonna die. Don't be sick. I'm like, fucking help me. Give me a big fucking lodge, and then, oh my god, it's back to normal. I was like, that's the only time I was like, I'm actually gonna die now.
I was sat on like the other row, just watching it. I was like, I was powerless to do anything. I was powerless to stop you from dying, because that big fucking idiot.
Just
big stiff idiot. That's that soon, isn't it? When's that? When's Fury Wilder? That's soon, I think. Let me get the date.
I quite clearly haven't learned my lesson because I'm filling my face, laughing my head off. Oh no.
Doesn't say when it is. It is, I'm sure it's soon now. And then if he wins that, he's meant to fight Anthony Joshua, yeah. When's the fucking date?
The big stiff idiot is not Tyson Fury.
It's the best shout ever.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
Made me proper laugh then, saying Joshua's a big stiff idiot. In that moment in time, we want you big stiff idiot. Oh my god.
Just nearly done it again.
Time for another drink, I think.
This one's empty.
What's been happening in our worlds? Not much. Should I go on to the question log?
Yeah, go on if you've got questions.
I've got a few little ones. So, they're generic. We'll start off light. Do you like the new UFC game? These are what we've been sent in, by the way.
Yeah, I do. Fucking proper like it. It's boss. Like, I've only got the trial because I've made it last because I'm skint as fuck. But yeah, it's boss. Like, it's different.
Online, yeah.
No, I haven't. I haven't been humbled yet. I haven't been humbled yet.
Not about being
I have fought online, but I've only had like 5 fights.
It's not about being humbled. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. Love the game. Love all the changes. Makes it feel more fluid and stuff. And like, you can pay for stuff a lot more, but like the only stuff, like it's from like UFC 3 and 2 and shit. I can't believe like the connection's still bad on the game, and it makes so much, lads. It makes so much difference.
It does. Like, it does.
You're trying to like move out the way of a punch, and like there's so many stupid shit like that. But other than that, like I'm capable on the ground. I can do everything there. I can block a few transitions. I can get up to my feet pretty easy and stuff. But lad, the joint submissions on it are ridiculous. Like if someone gets you in it, you are dead. Lad, it's so easy to tap people out. Like I never tap people out on that game. And like I don't try for submissions, but if I get a joint submission on them, like you're dead.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And
they'll change that though. And they'll
like,
fix it.
The ground and pounds, like I don't want to say it's overpowered, but it's like it's frustrating because like the 82 you block breaks and you've got to move out the way of strikes, but you're obviously there's too much going on. Like it's straights and hooks, and you can only block a straight with a move, and you can only block a hook by using your hands.
So you're getting punched either way.
Loads going on, and it's like you have to go through this animation before it lets your fighter go to the next animation. So like it's like it transitions to like a wait, and then goes back into ground. Yeah. So like it's so frustrating because you're just like waiting for your fella to like die essentially.
I haven't played that much on it. Like I've played most of the games I've played against you.
Yeah. Probably.
And like that's how I've gauged it so far, is just playing against you because I know that you're like.
No, but I'm just gonna like fucking stand up here. I'm not gonna try and lad.
Yeah, no, but lad,
just like take down defense on it is stupid. Like, I don't know how it works. Like, you will go
I
on
back
it.
myself on the ground.
No,
Like,
but
I think I can handle myself on the ground.
I can't wait for you to play this game.
No, I'm gonna, like, once I get paid, I'm gonna buy it and then I'll get stuck into it properly. I'm treating this almost like a taster before I get it, rather than the actual game.
But like, this is the thing, like, people are just gonna, like, that's all they do, just take you down, and I don't know how it works, as in, like, yeah, you just use the 2 triggers to stop takedowns, but you so much muscle memory, like, fucking pushing the analog down, and like, so one transition can be to block down, and you can do an up one now, so lads are just like, it's crazy. There's like so much going on, and you just go on your feet up again, on your feet up again. They'll beat you by taking you down. You're just like, oh, it's so fucking boring. Like, if that's what it comes down to, you don't
I
even
find that not many people do that though.
lad, absolutely everything, because this is the thing to do on it.
They'll nerf it, lad. Like,
I know.
They'll
You can learn, at first you'll get battered with the clinch, but it's dead easy, you know. Like, once you know what to do, it's fucking...
You just flick away, don't you?
Like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
But at first you get flustered and there's knees coming out your head and you're knocked out.
I need to get to grips with the submissions.
Oh, that's another one, lad. Ridiculous. Like, standing guillotine, and then you can transition to, like, a faster event on it, where you'll... Like, so if you've got someone standing guillotine, it'll say chain to, like, go to the next phase, and, like, you'll drop onto your back and put them in. But even if I'm standing up getting choked out and I'm fucking still miles away, like, I'm about to escape, if they get that, like, dropping thing, like, you choked out, gone. And it's like, all it is like a press of a button. Like, it's
too easy. It's too easy to do that.
That's all everyone. And last thing, what fucking, lad, it's the worst. Lad, it's actually scandalous. There's 20 divisions on it now, right? 20 being the best. I promise you, you will never fight a single person who's in your fucking division.
Why?
Lad, I'll be like,
I don't get that.
Division, like, 5 onwards, so like 5 to like 8, 9, being generous, right? Lads, I've literally messaged the kid today. I was in like Division 5 and fought someone in Division 20, the highest division on the game, and I just messaged him after. I was like, what's going on here? Do you get what I mean? I know it's not his fault, but that's what he done to me. Standing guillotine, fucking choke me out. I'm like, yeah, I can block it all and shit, but I'm like, that's what people are doing. You just go online, take down, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the highest division.
It's boring.
Dad, tell me about
it. It's boring. Why would you want to do that?
It's not. That's what makes the game shit, when I'm like, oh my God, people are just so sweaty on it. But anyway, yeah, the divisions thing on it, like, you need to sort. That is the first thing. It needs to be... You need to fight people who's in your fucking division.
Yeah, it does. It needs to be, like, matchmaking. Like that goes with your skill-based matchmaking. That's what it needs to be. That should be exactly what it is.
That, lad, it's ridiculous. Anyway.
Other than that, it's boss. Yeah. Other than all that shit. Like, but I do like the new stadiums, and like it does freshen it up, and I like the
creator fellas.
I like the changes in the stand up a lot.
All the stuff to make it more customizable. It is, boss. Like, it's fun going your fella online and like fucking.
I'm gonna do the career so I can get them.
Yeah, good.
Like up, yeah.
So next light-hearted question we got: would you rather have a chewy before every meal you eat, or only brush your teeth once a week?
Once a week? Oh my God, I thought you were going to say once a day. I was going to say I only brush mine once a day now. Obviously, have a chewy every time before you eat. Obviously, lad, you can't not brush your teeth for a week, lad. That's disgusting.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought like they were trying to like fucking substitute the chewy for toothbrush, but yeah, lad, it's not that big of a deal. You come to its taste, but don't get me wrong, it is fucking disgusting having like a chewy and then like a pack.
Do I get to pick the chewy? Because I'll pick juicy fruit.
Yeah.
Or them spearmint strips that run out after 5 seconds.
Oh, remember the ones that you just put on your tongue? That'd be even horrible.
No.
Don't you remember them?
No.
You defo.
Eyeball chewy. Golfies. You could get golfy chewies. I'd scram them.
Remember them little strips that, like, it was in a little plastic box and you just took the strip out and put it on your tongue?
Oh, yeah. They were jarred.
Yeah, no, but that was like a proper phase. That was a proper phase. I remember them. Oh, put it on.
Shite.
Kids just think, how mad's that? Like, how, like, there must be something subliminal, with like
putting it in your mouth.
not putting it in your mouth, like putting shit on your tongue and like something happening. Even when you're a kid, you've like, you don't know what it is, but it's like, oh yeah, you put it on your tongue.
Yeah, I
like
suppose
that.
it is like acid, isn't it? Yeah, like
what,
doing
like,
a tab of acid. And the kids
like,
go off the pan.
Even when kids are babies, and like, if it's like a little boy, it's like the sexy ladies and shit, and you know what boobs are, and suddenly a sexy dance and shit, and the shape in their ass, and do you get what I mean?
This is an insight into Charlie's childhood. Come on, Charlie, do the sexy dance. You're in front of the telly.
If any of the real OGs are watching, they know that it was the belly dance. I could do the belly dance when I was a kid. Trying to do it the other day, but I'm too ripped now. I can't do it.
Charlie's antics have been exposed.
Doing shit when I was a kid, hauled out pretty much. Sounds it. So what are we going for? Chewy before every time?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Me, yeah, 100%. Ugh, it's always the money ones, isn't it? If you came into a lot of money and bought a boat or a yacht, what would you name it?
Oh, that's a good question, that. What would I call me both?
Whoa, nearly went.
Oh, that is a good one, but that's such an emotional decision and you've put me on the spot.
It's not emotional. Like, you could just... There's always someone's inside joke, and you're looking for like a funny one, but like
J-Dog. Darcy Blues. Sam Dog. I don't know. I actually don't know.
I'm just thinking of like fucking...
You're thinking of actual names for you both.
Excalibur Voyage.
Shut the fuck up. You just gotta call it, I don't know what the fuck you call a boat. Actually, I'm saying it like I've got a boat.
Jenny.
The Jenny, yeah, the Jenny. The Roach.
The floating roach.
Yeah, the floating roach.
Oh, Toad and the Old's gotta be something.
Toad and the Old's a funny
floater.
One. Yeah.
It's a floater.
It's a floater.
Boats. What's a famous boat?
The Titanic.
No one to call it that. Call it Tit though.
Tit.
Yeah, it started with that.
Call your boat the Tit. The red tit.
No, I was like, we've spoke about it off camera loads, but like we were thinking of like a funny getaway ages ago, like going obviously on a barge, and like yeah,
doing a peep show.
But there is one caveat with going on a barge. We've got to dress up as pirates the whole entire trip, like not break character.
No, we've got to break character when we go into like pubs to have a scram.
That's the whole fucking point. So when we turn up and we've got a pirate,
give me a pint of your finest ale.
Where's the lasses? Literally pirate flag on the barge, and we'll be fucking standing there with an eye patch and a hook. Like, and people like,
the fellas in barges going past.
Like,
and one of us has got a wooden leg, like,
and then literally
with a
us.
paddy. We'll get a paddy. Oh,
could you imagine the content that people is fucking have?
That would
like,
be funny.
Imagine going to
just want to see
dog.
that, folks. Just want to see
the pirate holiday, the fantastic voyage, the fantastic voyage.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But yeah, we should fucking go on the canal. Like, this is the thing. No, surely you'd have to have someone with you, like.
Yeah, lad.
Doing the barge.
Do you think they're gonna let us drive the boat? Would you drive the boat? I'm not driving the boat.
Highly intoxicated all the way.
Exactly. Mark can drive the boat.
Designated driver.
Captain. We'll call him Captain.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Out of all the people, do you think Mark would come and dress up as a pirate and go on a barge? No. I don't think that's Mark's cup of tea.
If you want to drive the barge for what's cooking, let us know.
You'll be like a coach driver and we'll do a whip round for him.
The pirate to the fucking Liverpool Leeds canal.
Did you see that tweet? Please tell me it did.
The winner gets the canal. Yeah.
So Liverpool are playing Leeds in the first game of the season. Winner gets the canal. Love that.
We've got West Ham. No, we haven't. We got Fulham. And then we've got Fulham, then West Ham, then Hughes, then someone else, then City, then someone else, then United or something like that. We got to fucking...
Yeah, but you got to play them all.
Yeah, lad, but we always get Hughes at the start of the season. It's fucking annoying, lad. And
Yeah,
it's
but
at
you might as well get
Anfield,
out,
so
don't
there'll
we?
be no fans.
That's a blessing for you.
But you can watch it here. We can do a podcast for it, maybe.
Again? No,
Yeah.
no. Last time you won.
We
so
won,
no.
yeah. It's a good omen. We can
It's
fucking do a
fucking
podcast for
mad.
it. Defo, if it's on a Wednesday, which it won't be.
Definitely. Would you rather live in the world of The Walking Dead
Never seen
or
it.
Game of Thrones?
I've never seen Walking Dead.
But you can
I just
fucking
know the
gather-
zombies, but
Yeah, but that's all. Okay.
no, obviously Game of Thrones. All the birds are game as fuck.
Yeah, and there's not impending death at every...
Yeah.
Like, there
You
is.
can live
There
a...
is.
Yeah, there is, but only if you're a knobhead.
Yeah,
if you
you can-
sound, you can just float
You can-
along
yeah,
on
you
your
can
merry
get your
way,
head down.
getting pissed. Work on the farm in the day, go home and get
What
pissed.
farms in Game of Thrones?
There will be farms. Well, no, they're all poor, aren't they? The people, the peasants, but
I reckon you get on with the wildlings.
I wouldn't be a peasant. I'd be an entertainer for the king.
Nah, you fucking remind
I'd be a
me...
fighter.
No. You remind me of the castrated ball fella.
I knew you were gonna say that. The eunuch. I knew you were gonna call me the eunuch. You're a muppet.
Lad, you
you.
fit in King's Landing, but the
You're a
son's
muppet, lad.
suspect with you.
Well, I haven't got a cock and balls. That's what it is. I can
much.
assure you I have got a cock and balls. Ask me mum. Ask Father Christmas. Love you, ma.
Oh my god,
Don't
that
kill
is
me.
funny. The fact that I'm never going to be able to unsee Father Christmas. And it's just like,
Me ma.
and do you know what's even funnier? You'll laugh your head off saying, and it's not like whenever I think of your mum, the first thing that literally comes into my head is the picture of her in school.
Oh, it's mad, that photo, isn't it?
So I just
She
think of
looks
that
so
with a
much
fuck
like me. Oh, I
like,
wish I could pull it up.
You definitely can, but it's like
It's fine, isn't it?
it's too advanced. Is it too advanced for us?
Well, yeah, I'm not logged into Facebook, so it will be.
I'm locked
Who
out.
goes on Facebook on the fucking
Yeah, I was gonna
laptop?
say on the laptop.
Paedophiles, that too. Strictly
Oh,
paedophiles.
lad, speaking of our paedophiles, they've come back in a
I
big
seen
way.
you posted another
Lad,
video.
This is the thing. They took them off YouTube for a long time. Like, they fucking must have, like, censored everything, and you couldn't find a non-sting for, like, seriously.
Why?
I don't know, lad, just something must have happened. It was like, it was actually mad, and it was like that for a good few months.
That's mad. Well,
Yeah.
but they were obviously still doing them.
Yeah, so I had to fucking find them on Facebook. That was the only way you could do it. But then the shit thing about Facebook is you're following the individual nonce teams, like the ones, the hunters who are doing it. So, but on YouTube, it's just all of them. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, lads, like, just went like, oh my god, I have been on such a binge, like, to the point where it's like I'm not like consciously doing it, but I have literally watched every single one that's been there for the past like 4 months. Like, just like, who's the next one? Because like, the boss. Like, I know everyone
It's a tough watch, man. It's a tough watch for me.
They're funny as fuck though. And
And
I know they
can be funny. They can be funny,
It's-
but like, oh,
it's
I
the
don't know, lad.
satisfying,
I
lad.
don't know what
No,
it
but
is.
no, but it's boss, because like the thing is, they do turn up, lad, and like the ones where they turn up to meet the kids, you fully deserve everything that's coming.
I know they do. I know they do. Like, and that's what I do think. But I can't help also thinking that the people who are doing it are just knobheads. Like,
there's not.
I don't think they're doing it for
they take
genuine
the-
reasons,
no,
lads. They're doing it
loads of
for
them-
fucking the
yeah,
camera, lads.
Loads of them do take the piss out of them, but lad, they're funny as fuck. Like, some on.
But then they deserve it.
Lads,
They deserve everything they get and more.
lads on one team, like, they'll put filters on when they're fucking stinging them, lads, so they all have like a muzzy on and it makes them, lads, it's fucking funny, lad.
You'll have to show me one of them.
That's loads.
Oh,
It's proper funny, but
that'd
like,
catch me off guard, something
the
like that.
best ones is when, like, either they're in their house and like they have to tell the partner or the mum and dad like what's happened right there on the camera, because they can't like just say like,
see,
this
lad,
is,
that's where it's
lad,
getting switched off.
That's why why
no,
that
lad.
they're the best bits.
No, lad, are you messing, lad? I don't want to see a family fall apart in front of me, lad. It's fucking sad, lad. But it's harrowing viewing. It's harrowing viewing, and you love it.
Yeah, because this is the thing. That's what it causes, lad. But
I don't feel sorry for the fella. I feel sorry for
the family.
Lad.
You don't see them on camera.
No, I know,
but yeah, that's the thing. And you're like, on one of them I watched the other day, they're like, let me just tell my mum. Like, you just want to tell your mum
that you're going out.
Yeah, like you're a pedo. Because with their ear now and they'll bang on the window, come out and you tell them that they're fucking getting non-stung and whatever. It's like, what? They're obviously not going to be like, oh, I'm going to help you and shit. But there was that funny one I seen also the other day. It's like, he got his ma to drop him off at the house to meet the kids, and you just like, let me just ring me mum and tell her it. And they're like, what have you just told your mum you're doing? Do you know what I mean? Because he's obviously had to tell her he's doing something. Say,
I'm just going to meet house there.
Just going to meet a mate. And so, like, they all say the same shit. Like, absolutely every single one. Like, she said she was 18. They shouldn't, like, they're on a date.
But these have got all the chats, haven't they? Yeah. They got all the chats, yeah. Of course
they've been speaking to them, like,
yeah.
So they know everything. They've been, like, FaceTiming them, sending them pictures of them wanking with the cocks out and everything, lad. So it's one of them
they
things,
deserve it,
lad,
and then they were actually gonna go and meet up with a kid
up
yeah
to the place.
And it's going to someone's house is different,
that's what I mean. When they turn up, that's like, it's like,
but them ones are like, what were you gonna do to this kid?
And do you know what the worst part about it is also, hey, they'll turn up to them, and that's the reason why they turn up at their houses, because they'll ask them like, have you ever been sent indecent images of a child? And lad, all of them, because lad, they're all nonsense. Like, they're all, every single one, they've just been caught, but they're all speaking to their kids. So like, they'll be like, have you ever been, like, if I asked you that question now,
like, this is just one of like, many kids
they're speaking
but listen,
to. Like, do you know, if I asked you the question, have you ever been sent any indecent images
obviously
of a child?
not,
lad, straight away, as soon as them words come out, you'd be like, no. They like, no, I don't think so.
Why? What do you mean you don't think so?
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, lad, they're all have like been speaking to the old kids and have had pictures of kids and shit. So it's like,
they're actual dangerous fucking paedophiles.
It just makes you think that there's loads.
Yeah,
like,
lad, there is. That's the thing. That's the thing. There is, lad. Like, you probably walk past one every day. You definitely do walk past one every day.
That is mad.
You probably do, lad.
No.
But like, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's one of the worst things that you can be, in my eyes. In the eyes of society, it's one of the worst things you can be. It's a awful. Everything about it is just disgusting. That's the only word that I can think to describe it.
But that's what all them do. Isn't like, it's not even like a pedo doesn't just like, well, some probably do, but it's not like a minority. Like, if they don't just go through a park and grab a kid and like,
no, it's all fucking calculated. Lad, that's what it's a plot. The whole thing's like
the whole thing groom.
Yeah, it is.
Just like,
you can't just pop up to kids and fucking say, come and meet me here, and they'll go. You've got to fucking you've got to either make them want to go or make them go, or they're gonna get into shit. That's fucking manipulation at its finest, and that's how they fucking do it. That's why it's disgusting, lad. Because like, you need
to watch them, because when you watch
but I don't like how uncomfortable it is. It's an uncomfortable truth.
So everything that we've just been saying then about, like, imagine the pedos been speaking to this kid and they're fucking like been saying all this shit to them. They're made up to meet them. They've like, oh yeah, meet at this time, and like, yeah, like loads of them. Or like, when they've been speaking to them, saying like, oh, we'll have a drink and shit, or we'll have this, blah blah blah. They'll turn up with like fucking alcohol and shit.
Wine, and I've seen one where he turns up to a house and he's got a bottle of wine on him and
Johnny's,
yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. So like, they must be so made up to turn up to this point, and then these teams turn up, and that lad could you imagine just, you think your fucking sexual fantasy is about to be fulfilled in like 2 minutes, and then next thing, lad, they've got fucking 10 people around them, like, oh, everyone's got a phone in the face, and lad, it's a deer in the head.
They deserve it though, man.
That's why I've just convinced you in this whole talk to be like,
you have. I know you have.
Best thing they deserve it. Because they stand there and they're like,
yeah, they deserve it.
So then when they start fucking freaking out and they're going, lad, and they've been speaking to kids, real kids, but they've turned up to meet a decoy, but lad, how easy, if they've been getting real images of kids, they could have actually
well, most of them probably have. Like, you don't do it. You don't... The odds of them doing it to a first-time offender are slim. Slim to none.
That's
like,
what made me
the people who do it are people who do it all the time, constantly, to loads of kids.
And it's not just like a one-off thing, like you just speak to kids.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's not like, I've just been caught this one time. They must have just been, it's mental. Like,
no, you have convinced me.
How does it even get to that?
You have convinced me.
Because look, how do you... We've had that fucking discussion before, but I mean, like, there's a market for it, like, it's a fucking thing, but it's like... There
is, though, lad. I'll say it again, and I've said it loads of times, and this goes out to anyone who's watching this
who's a secret paedophile.
No, shut up. Who a lot of people want to go to Japan because it's like a built-up country, like, it's one of the most... I'd say it's quite a desirable tourist location in the world, as far as I know. A lot of people who've been, and I know a lot of people who'd want to go. Child porn was legal in Japan. What year? What year do you think it became illegal? Child porn. I'm talking porn, like porn that we watch, but it involves kids. It involves underage girls.
What year did they get made illegal?
Illegal.
I'll say 2000.
2014.
Really?
Lad. 2014, lad. And it was legal until then. There's a documentary about it. I think it's on BBC.
Is that what you call it?
Honestly, there is. And they speak to a Japanese fella who he has a child. He has one of them child sex dolls, and he uses it. And his justification is that it stops him from doing it to real kids. And I'm like, that is not the point. Like, we should focus on stopping you from feeling like that, rather than, like, you should be in jail. Never mind that, you should be in jail. You should be locked up. If the only reason like you're not doing it to a kid is because you've got a doll that looks like a kid, you should be in jail anyway. But that it was legal in Japan till 2014. So if you want to go to Japan, think about that. Think about what you're funding. Well, then again, we're riddled. The Great Britain's riddled with paedophiles, fucking underground paedophile rings and all that shit. But
I know you're spoken like a true man who knows what he's talking about. Undercover paedophile rings.
Shut up. I was nodding then. I wasn't agreeing with the statement.
But yeah, I'm having an honest conversation about it. It's one of them things, like, I'm trying to, like, pick my words carefully, because I'm like, it's so like, blatantly, like, stupid what I'm saying, but it's like, how do they even, like, find kids attractive? Do you get what I mean?
Like,
that's what's, like, fucking, it's mental about it, like, what...
It goes up there with, it's like, it's arguably... Right, like, legitimately, this is a bit of a mad question, but I'm answering it in good faith. I would rather be called a rapist or a murderer than a paedophile, lad. I'd rather be branded with the other two over being branded a paedophile.
I think everyone would agree with you as well. Like, it's not...
I think that's the worst thing that you can possibly get branded as, like.
But doesn't it make you just think that the
culture
of calling people nonsense is, like, not okay?
Yeah, like, but that just
it's internet culture,
that's political correctness gone mad. That's what it is. Like,
no, lad, nonce means pedo.
I know it does, but you can call someone a nonce and not mean that you're actually going round abusing kids. Like, it's just an insult that you throw at someone's way when someone is actually a nonce.
Yeah, but they still get called a nonce.
I know, but it doesn't take away from the gravitas of the situation. You still realise that. But the only thing I don't like is people like that baldy nonce who's been caught about 100 times. The viral one. He's got about 50 videos, in different clobber and everything.
Because there's people recognise him. Remember the one when he was having a piss?
See, lad. You don't go up to them, lad. And you should, if you're gonna go up to them and fucking video yourself battering them. Don't go, hey, look who it is. It's that fella who fucking nonces kids.
That in particular nonce thing's crazy, lads.
That's like a Harry Hill's TV babe of nonce.
That's why you watch them, because you listen to them lie so bad and watching themselves get caught up and that you said before.
Don't laugh with them. No, I know. Fucking
you
condemn them,
lad. Because it's funny watching them lie. But even that one I put on Twitter before. Show me your angry face, and he's going. You're like, lad, they're all half-wits, lad. It's
I know they are, but they're still what they're accused of is a horrible thing.
I know it is, but I love the fact that they're sat there and the proper just must be like, I'm seeing stars. The busies are on the way. Someone's videoing me, and they're saying,
just been called,
lad, and they're saying like you've got 5,000 people watching you live now, and they're sat there just like. Oh, what now? Yeah, the whole.
But they deserve every bit of it. Yeah, they deserve every bit of it.
You need to watch them more. Just type in UK non-sting.
You should do a non-sting video on the channel.
I know all of them. You defo know Shane Brannigan. Surely.
I probably know the faces.
No, lad, he's just like he's the OG non-stinger.
Is he like the fella who does them? Like is he the dog, the bounty hunter and non-stings?
But lad, he's shit at them. Like, that's why it's funny, because he they'll all try and be dead, like, cordial and civil with them, but like the passive aggressive and put them in the place. But lad, he's just like there to give them his.
It's all right. Don't worry. You're safe with us. We're gonna look after you, and you should be like, listen, lad, you better start talking now.
That's what they do. But he's
the police are gonna.
I've been in touch for hours again. What makes you think it's acceptable? And you're like, I've had a fucking enough of you, God. Lad, there's loads of them. You've definitely seen the one where the kid fucking running away, and he's like trying to stop the bus, and they won't let him on the bus, and then he runs across the road and goes flying. Lad, it's so good. Like, they're the best things ever. We'll stop talking about non-stings now. It's just my little insight of why I do every single
Charlie loves them. Your YouTube's chocker with them, mate. Yeah,
I've seen them all, and then when you've seen them once, you're like, oh, I can't watch that one again. That come from Would You Rather Live in Walking Dead or Game of Thrones?
There you go. I'd rather live in a world with non-stings.
Can you shag a zombie? What did you think was cool when you were a kid, but you realise now isn't?
Ballies. Ball stranglers. When you graduated from nappies to ballies, you were the big man on campus, and you quickly changed to boxies because you realised how fucking uncomfy ballies are.
No.
They fucking cut you up, lads, especially when you're fat. They slice you up like a fucking sausage. They're horrible.
I probably wasn't expecting ballies to be the shout, but I didn't want to ruin me latest going away or summer holiday pics because I'm going to bring ballies back.
Yeah, you love ballies, you.
No, it's not that I love ballies, just it's a look I might go for. It might look a bit like, no one wears ballies no more, but that is a proper funny show.
Yeah, you know if you grow your muzzy right and slick your hair back with like and put ballies on and put a whistle around your neck, and you look like an 80s lifeguard.
Oh, imagine red ballies.
Yeah, I know. Or yellow ballies.
The only thing is with ballies that I don't like is they leave you exposed, as in like
slippage out the side,
no.
spillage, bollock spillage.
The boys are back in the barracks. Nah, not even that. Wouldn't be bothered about a bollock popping out. It's just like, it's so tight on you and revealing, as in like you can get away with church, you know, when like, but lad, when everything's like,
You
it's
definitely.
like the women's equivalent.
I
You can
reckon-
see the camel toe
yeah.
and you can see all of your fucking junk.
Yeah,
you get
lad.
what I mean?
Also, lad, you're almost guaranteed to get skids if you wear ballies. if they're going that far up your arse, you're getting skids. I'm sorry, it's just
Wipe your ass properly.
nah. But it's not. You obviously do. It's not about wiping your arse properly. It's about them fucking lad. They slice you up, lad. It's like a thong.
For you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Me.
Yeah, true.
Ballies were overrated. Let me tell you, they're fucking shit.
No, we just got to bring them back. It was just unfashionable.
I'm all about the CR7s now. So's Charlie.
No, I've retired from boxies.
Are you
Swinging
commando?
the
Charlie Commando Gerard.
Lad, I've been commando for a
You're mad,
full
you lad, as
2
if you
years,
go commando.
lad.
Do you go commando in jeans?
Oh no, obviously not, lad. I mean,
Just in baggy pants?
no, like commando when I'm wearing fucking shorts with nothing. Like that's.
Oh, yeah, no,
I've
that's fair
never,
enough.
Ever
I
wear
thought you meant like
boxies.
you go to work with no boxies on.
No, what I'm trying to say is,
Do you go to work with no boxies on?
it's when I go to work with boxies on. Lad, I don't think there's a problem with
Oh,
this.
that's
But I'm
hilarious.
like, I don't know if other people do it or not, but I'd never wear boxies with nothing. Because, lad, and this is what I'm trying to say.
I don't wear
lad, I ride
do
my
wear boxies,
bike
play footy.
every fucking single time I go anywhere.
So what you're trying to tell me is
boxies-
you wear ballies.
Pretty
That's what you're
much.
trying to tell me, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Charlie wears ballies.
Pretty much.
That's the headline for this episode, folks. Charlie wears ballies.
So,
Oh, that's sick.
what was my question for watching?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. So I wear ballies and you got away with it. I don't know, because this is the thing. Any other normal person would just like go for the obvious ones, but I'm like still like all the stuff that when I was a kid, I haven't fully grown up yet. So like I wouldn't go, oh yeah, remember Pokemon? That used to be boss, but now it's shit. Still love it. Sorry, I'm embarrassed by just saying that statement as well. But what was the shit when you were a kid? I don't want to just go for obvious toys because remember, like everyone's obsessed with like Beyblades. They were pretty shit, but you go like
An
it's not like-
underwhelming toy, a very underwhelming toy, which was, well, it was like the most wanted toy, and you got it for Christmas, and you had it for half an hour, and then you realised, right, I've done everything I can do with this now.
Don't say Robo Sapien.
Robo Sapien.
Don't.
Robo Sapien. Lad, we got one for Christmas, and literally you play with it, and half an hour later you go, yeah, it's good that, and then you stop, lad. The only funny thing was the breakdancing, lad. That was the only funny thing.
Oh.
Yeah, see, and then it went shit after that.
Remember
went
they
shit
made a
after
Homer
that.
one of that? Do you
A
remember?
Homo sapien? No.
That's funny, but they actually did.
That's it.
But lad, when you were saying that you were giving it the bill, I was like, please don't, because that was the best Christmas for half an hour ever.
That's all it was, though. It was half an hour. It was one episode of
Lad, it was
something.
about 6 batteries.
Lad, it was
The
crap,
big
lad.
fucking batteries as well.
Yeah,
where
it
it was
was.
like, you didn't,
The
you
chunky
didn't come
ones,
by
yeah.
it.
Oh,
No
it
one
was
had spare ones of them.
shittest good present ever, that. Mars and Dars got away with murder that Christmas, bought that heap of shit for 50 quid, and that was your fucking main present.
Yeah, this is good.
You
This
got
is the
my
hot
ma
meat.
floating round as Father Christmas, and I'm getting Robo Sapien for Christmas. Sort your shit out.
Oh, it always comes back to Christmas presents, but that was a proper OG one, wasn't it?
That's an underwhelming present. Because
Nah,
what were we talking
I
about?
feel like that was a
What
age,
was cool? What
Yeah,
was
yeah.
cool and now is
but
not
that
cool?
was, we were about like 6 or something when that come
Yeah,
out.
I
And
can't even remember.
That's what I'm trying to say, but I'll never forget.
Come,
a dead
it's that
funny
long
one.
ago. I'll come put a year on it.
No, remember when you used to do your Christmas list?
In the Argos. The Argos has stopped, hasn't it?
Oh, that is crazy.
Sad
But
day.
yeah, it was like my Christmas list one year, and like I love the fact that I still remember it because it's one of them seminal moments when something funny happened, and like you still remember it because you're like, oh yeah. So it's like, I'm writing down on my Christmas list, like, I want a remote control airplane, but I put it down twice so me mate can have fun. Do you get what I mean? So we can both play with it.
As if your dad was going to get you too.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, Father Christmas is obviously going to bring me two. If I want it, he's going to bring two. Why is he going to
I don't remember when I stopped believing in Father Christmas.
Nah,
I don't remember the specific time that I stopped.
Same. And it is a question we've been asked as well, by the way. So we are just transitioning to that. But I would say it'd easily be like year 4, 5.
Lad, I haven't got a clue, to be honest. Like in our house, Christmas Eve, you used to go to bed, and then once you went to bed, all the presents came out, and my ma and dad had wrapped them all downstairs, and then
I hate the way that, because my family was the fucking same. Like,
and then me dad.
Don't get me wrong, Jay's to make an effort.
downstairs.
Jay, you're exempt from this, you know you are, but fucking, even I'm not even gonna like, pointing fingers.
Yeah, you used to go looking though, lad.
Oh,
you
lad,
were a Christmas wrecker. You were a Christmas wrecker. I'd have hated to be your brother and sister, lad, when you wanted to go down at 12 o'clock in the morning to play on the Wii. I'd have been like, lad, go to fucking bed now.
That's what our Tom
Shut
did.
up and get in the morning.
That's what our Tom exactly
Tom, I'm
did.
on Tom's side for that. That's because I'm the oldest.
But, lad, like that Christmas with the Wii, that was like, if you appreciated and watched South Park, I was literally Cartman in the episodes when the Wii's coming out and he can't wait for 2 weeks, so he freezes himself to fucking wait the 2 weeks, but then he skips forward into the future, and like, lad, seriously, I couldn't just wait. Like, there's loads of times in my life and that where I think I didn't ruin the Wii for myself, but when the excitement was too much, where I just let it all the shit they were feeding me, it just fully got to me. So it was the Wii, fucking probably Guitar Hero World Tour, even though that was a boss game, Halo Reach, fully, like, lad, for like 60 days.
You just gotta wait, lad.
I can't. I've
no,
got something
lad,
in me that,
you're
like,
a wrecker, man.
Even when UFC was coming out the other day, I physically, I have not got an inkling to play FIFA 21 at all, but I know when like 5 days before that game's coming out, I'm going to be like, I haven't been on FIFA in ages. Should I buy the Champion Edition so I can fucking play it?
No, I'm never buying the Champion Edition of any game
that's what I'm
ever
trying
again.
To say. There's something in me where I'm like, I cannot physically wait to fucking play this game. Halo Reach was the worst one by a mile. Like 60 days before that game come out, every single trailer they put out, I'd watch every day once. So I'd watch it every fucking single day and knew what was going on. I was like, in school, like, ran home. Never forget, it's like, ran the fuck home.
The new COD trailer came out today.
No, I know. Have you seen what happened with it?
Nah.
So, I explain this to my bird only because I don't know even if you know. Do you know, understand how the cycles with COD works?
What do you mean?
So, like, the developers who make it and stuff.
Oh, like what developers do, what series and stuff that. I don't know who's who, but I get what you mean. Like, one's Infinity Ward and one's Activision. Yeah.
No, not Activision does them all. Like, they own the fucking thing, but it's Infinity Ward, Raven Studios and Treyarch. And so what they do is they do like a 3-year lifespan. So in theory, let's not say this one's coming out. So it'd be like Infinite Warfare and then World War 2. So Infinite Warfare was Infinity Wars, World War 2 was Raven Studios.
Oh, so they have a turn a piece.
Yeah, Raven Studios, and then Black Ops 4 is fucking Treyarch. So then the next one would be Infinity Wars, and the next one was meant to be Raven Studios after it, but they like fucked up and couldn't finish the game in time. So Treyarch had to come in and help them and fucking like finish the game with them and do it with them. So the last one was Black Ops 4, and then this one was Modern Warfare reboot, and the next one was meant to be Black Ops 5, but they've seen the fucking success of like rebooting Modern Warfare, so this one's just fucking Black Ops Cold War. It'll be a fucking reboot of like making the universe again. But what they done was like why it is unique, because Warzone's Infinity Ward, like fucking Battle Royale and shite, they were putting like the reveals and Easter eggs in Warzone for the new COD. So it's like mismatch of fucking
it's different studios doing it.
Yeah.
So okay.
That's why it's fucking mad.
But the way they're obviously collaborating because of Warzone.
But
the only reason
going to be interesting.
Is it going to be a new Warzone, a new map?
It probably will be, but that's what's going to be interesting with it, because
to see what happens.
Like it will, like hopefully, if it is like a new Warzone map, but it'll be new mechanics and stuff, which I'm not fucking overly keen on, because I'm like, this new Modern Warfare is like slick.
Like since I got the monitor now, I've noticed a ginormous difference, like in not only how good, like how much better I am at the game, like in terms of just the small game time, because I've hardly played it, but like I notice it now, like once you can play it properly, you'd appreciate the game a lot more, and like
you can see everything.
Yeah, that's literally all it is I can see what's going on in front of me, and like it's obviously Fortnite. It obviously is Fortnite, but it's probably other than Fortnite, it's the biggest game of our like the last few years.
Fortnite fell off a cliff and died.
No, I know, but it compared to like when, not right now, I mean in general, like Fortnite, the only reason Warzone exists is because Fortnite.
No, right, okay. They broke through and made Battle Royale a big thing, but this is what I'm happy about, and I was thinking about it today, like the fact that COD has made like a comeback, and like this is why I'm excited now with the new COD coming out. The fact that people were on the fence with Modern Warfare coming out, and like they released the game and people liked it, and then Warzone happened, and that like COD obviously just went like bang.
Yeah.
Like and it's went, so now everyone's like, yeah, the new COD's coming out, and like it's an
event again.
Yeah,
like it used to be.
This is what I'm trying to say, and why it annoys me so much. Like I'm happy for it, but I've like literally.
You're one of them who's. I've been there since fucking the big red one.
Tell me about it. I have stuck by COD side for so long, played every single one. When it's been shit, I've stuck up for it. But that's why I told you the different life cycles of like the studios. Lads, I loved Treyarch. Would swear by them.
What did they do? Who did Modern Warfare 2? That was Infinity Ward, wasn't it? Yeah. But that's the best COD.
Stabbed me in the back, basically. I was looking forward to Black Ops 4.
Okay.
So fucking much. The fact like Black Ops 3 was boss zombies on it was crazy. I was like, this can't, like, it's just gonna be this but better. Like they ripped me off basically. Every single thing that they brought out was literally a remaster of what they've already done. So in my eyes, I'm like, you've just like
I've already bought these games.
You've like literally sold me down the fucking river. You've took my money off me and laughed, and I'm like, now with a new one, and everyone's excited for it, and like I really do want to be excited for it, but I'm like, you proper had me off last time.
You don't trust them now. That's what
like,
it is.
I
don't trust them.
I never thought I'd say Treyarch let me down, but they did.
What other CODs did they do?
World at War, all the Black Opses.
All the Black Ops?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's their series.
Fair enough. They've got pedigree then. That they haven't just made the shit ones.
I love zombies so much. That's the fact, like, why it upset me so much, because like, you have fucking pulled my pants down. Well and truly. Shall we finish on? What's your one pet peeve you wish you can get rid of because it hinders your enjoyment of life?
Just being fat count. Like something that I hate and it ruins situations for me. Is that what
Yeah.
that means? Ooh. Probably, like, cause I'm not easily riled up. Like, I'm quite easygoing as it goes most of the time, but the one of the only things that like actually does properly annoy me, like to the point where, like, if I see it happening in front of me, I'll be like, it ruins me day, sort of thing.
Go on.
This might come because I work in, like, well, you know, because I work in like a public facing job.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that people are like the way they are, but I just hate when people are like, if you're a customer and you've gone to someone for a service and you just treat them like shit, basically. Like, you know, if you go out for food, for example, and you hear someone speaking to the fucking waiters like shit or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, it ruins your whole meal. Do you know what I mean? Because you're just like, you want them to fuck off because they're just being rude. And I think that just, it's home with me because I know what it's like to get shit on in work.
No, I get that. Like, I completely understand what you're saying, but also in my same situations of what you're saying, in always in that sort of instance it's happening, it's because they're not getting what they want. And
yeah,
like,
but like,
and that just makes me laugh.
People will be
Just spit
asking
it
the
up,
person that's doing the job to do something that they can't do. Like it. If you're a waiter and you've brought the food out and the food's undercooked, I didn't fucking cook it. That lad didn't cook your food.
No, I know.
All he did was picked it up from there and give it to you, so you don't have to speak to him like shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you can tell him that, listen, this is raw. Like, can you swap it for me? You don't have to be like, this is a fucking disgrace. And I know it's annoying, but it's not that lad's fault or that girl's fault.
It. Like, I understand. I do hate them types of people who have to like state the obvious and like,
they think that a kick-off will get them what they want.
Yeah.
That's what they think.
I just you. How many people do you know like that? And
I encounter them every day, lad.
That's what I mean. It's like it. How do people live their lives like that? Do you know, like, think they can just kick up a fuss?
That's what happens when you live a life of getting what you want all the time, never having to fucking do any graft for anything in your whole life, never been in a sticky situation, never faced adversity. That's how you end up like that. You get bailed out of every problem that you ever get yourself into. You've never had to fix your own problems.
Whereas like the nice people who just like, do you know, like, if you went in somewhere and something was like that, like, it might be like wrong or something wrong with your food or whatever, you'd just be like, sorry, I know it's not your fault.
Yeah,
like,
exactly those words. I mean? They're the first words you say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be an arsehole here. I just, this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to. You don't say all this, but subconsciously, when you think, oh, I've got to say something here, you're dreading it because you know it's not this person's fault and they're just gonna be as awkward as you are, like, because you don't want to have to say to someone, oh, listen, this is wrong, this is whatever. I just want my scan and I want to eat it, but I just don't think that it could. People think because it's your job to help them that they can be rude when you can't do what they want you to do.
Yeah. It is funny when there's shit like that. When your back's against the wall and you're just like, listen, like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's what, like, I'm always like, do you get what I mean? It's like, I don't make the rules, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sort of thing. I'm trying to think of a pet peeve of mine that, like, it's just the thing, I've only got pet peeves of, like, the way I am, how I view stuff. Do you get, like, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, someone doing this that does me head in, but like, this is what I mean. It's like shooting fish in a fucking bucket. It's like, what
There's
doesn't
too
do
many
me
to
in,
choose
what
from.
doesn't do me in. Don't get me wrong, I feel like I've been on a good streak at the moment, and like I've limited me what's doing me head in as much, only because it's like, it's not a good quality of life. Not like, don't get me wrong, I don't try and be negative. It's just like I'm just trying to not let fucking shit get on me, like as in let it do me head in as much. But it's still one of them things where I'm like, what does actually like piss me off? It's just the one that made me laugh. Because we'll end it, because it is quite funny that like coronavirus still is like, it's still a thing.
I seen a thing today that said that in 2020 the flu has now killed more people than coronavirus in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to anyone who still thinks that the world needs to be shut down because of it, you can go and fuck yourself now.
This is what I'm trying to say.
You can actually...
Yeah.
I was hesitant to say it before because I didn't want to be insensitive, even though that was my honest feelings. But now you can go fuck yourself. If they even think about a second lockdown,
I don't even want to hear
they can fuck off.
That's like... what this whole like phase has made me realise is like people are actually fucking brainwashed by the news.
Yeah,
And
100%. It's embarrassing.
That's
And
what I
it's
mean.
outed a lot of people who I didn't think were like that.
Yeah.
And are like that. And are soft shites. And they've bit. And now you look fucking stupid because you got egg on your face because you don't actually know anyone who got it. Because none of us do. None of us do.
And you all stayed at home and clapped for the NHS. So what makes you think I'm going to wear a fucking mask?
And to the people that did die, it's sad, obviously. And to the people who got really sick, it's obviously sad. And I would never want that to happen to anyone. But the harsh reality of the world is that hundreds of
Everyone
thousands,
dies
possibly
every day.
millions of people die every single day. And
It's the only certainty that we all signed up for,
Yeah.
with us being alive.
yeah,
So it's like literally the only thing that's guaranteed in life. You're gonna fucking die.
it's now
And, like,
doing
ugh.
severe damage to the economy and all that shit. So it's gonna be now. We're gonna be suffering from the consequences of this for the next 10 years, like financially, in terms of like
For political correctness, that's all.
yeah, for
saving face.
something happening and people panicking from the get-go, from the moment, from the bog rolls going out the shops, lad. From that moment, it's just gone downhill, and it got to a point where people were too scared to go out of the house. I know people who haven't been out the house for months, still now,
That's
have not
insane.
been out the house for months.
So it's just one of them things. Remember the government who's telling you now that you'd have to wear masks to like go and do stuff? This was the same government that told you to wash your hands for like and sing happy birthday at the same time. Like seriously, do what you want. Do what you feels right. If you want to be polite and like wash your hands and do all this shit, by all means do it. But if you don't want to, fuck the government.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck the
them.
government. That's a perfect note to end on. Fuck the Conservative government.
So if you want to get involved and send us your money for fantasy football, let us know. Pay
Yeah.
to win. It'll be 200 quid for the winner. It'll be fun. Let us know. We'll send you the link to the fucking fantasy code. If you want to join What's Cookin Wednesday, let us know. Goals North, not that far from all he is. We know where he is all
Trial
live.
match, on a trial match basis.
Yeah. Imagine, we'll get it going, don't worry. Obviously follow us at What's Cookin Pod, What's Cookin Podcast. Subscribe as always, hit the bell, follow me at King Mouse, King MAU5, do a little feed there. And follow Yono at Yono96_. See, he remembers it.
There you
now.
go. Even
There
though
it
he
is.
spelt my name wrong.
It's funny, Key
Spelt
ran.
my name wrong.
It is wrong, because Key doesn't run. We'll see you next week.